and did more with it than you had imagined.
I think the physical beauty of the movie, the juxtaposition of the ugliness of the conference rooms and the interrogation and the investigation, which they got perfectly right. Tom Stern is an incredible DP. So the iciness of those rooms, but just that moment, my favorite cinematic moment is the moment when he's gotten off and he comes up to the top of the ferry, Tom does, and he just looks back, and the plane's there, and the visual effects guys did a great job, and the sky is like silver white, and his hair, and he's looking at this impossible thing that just happened. Little moments like that, you can't, I mean, I didn't write on the page, he rises up the steps and turns majestically towards the silver sky. No, I mean, they got that on the day, and it's brilliant.
So last question from me, and then we'll take a few from you guys. You know, I guess you could ask this to any writer about any movie, but in this case, what do you hope people take away from this? Is there a message that is important to you that is told in the story? Let me leave it there.
Absolutely. There are two messages. One is go find your Sully moment, because there's something that you've been preparing for your entire life that you are extraordinary at, and you are the only one who could do it. So celebrate the greatness inside of yourself and use it for the benefit of the world. And the other thing is to be like the rescuers, because on that day, being a New Yorker, a plane goes in the water, there's only one thought. There's not a thought that some amazing pilot dropped an A320 gently into the river. That doesn't enter anyone's mind. It's terrorism. That's it. That's all anybody thinks. So if you have a plane that lands in the water that you think plane, bomb, whatever, you would hesitate. Nobody hesitated. The scuba cops, the ferry boat riders, the ferry captains, the Coast Guard, everybody went right to the problem. That's why we have that card at the end, that they did it in 24 minutes. And that is as equally important to the survival of the passengers as what Sully did. So the other thing I wanted to leave people with is, there are people in trouble in all of our lives. It may even be us, and that's okay, and that's when we ask for rescue. But there are people around us that need rescue, and they don't need hesitation. And you've got a cousin or a brother-in-law or an old friend or somebody on Facebook that's in a mess of trouble. And we can be those emergency responders, and we can save a life.